Loving a toxic personality. How to love a toxic person. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, I talk about just about every kind of topic in the world. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I just tell you how I see life and how I deal with my life. I think in life we can run across toxic personalities in the workplace, in the family setting, in the neighborhood, just about anywhere. And I think in a professional setting, how I deal with a toxic personality, that means someone who's always disruptive. It's a personality flaw, and that they choose to disrupt and create disharmony wherever they go, ongoing. Not a one-time event, but ongoing. Sometimes they'll have a good day, but other days, they're unpredictable in how they're going to be. So in a workplace, I just simply say professional, professional, professional. I do not cross the line over from being professional into being personal. It's all professional. In the neighborhood situation, I just try, if I were in a situation, fortunately I'm not, but if I were, I would just simply be polite and keep on going. I would not interact beyond any measure that I would not have to. But what about family situations, that strange uncle that we have that's toxic, that's always disrupting, or the grandmother or the mother or the child, the adult child I'm talking about, not a small child, but an adult child, or somebody that, a relative, somebody that we love, or a spouse. What do we do? Well, every relationship is different because, a toxic personality spouse, well, I don't know. For me personally, I probably would not stay with them if they truly were a toxic personality spouse. With a parent, sometimes we don't want to break off a relationship, at least not me. Not all relationships do I want to break off because they are difficult and challenging. I've had relatives that were challenging and difficult, and in some situations could be toxic, in my opinion, meaning that they were disruptive. They created, you could never predict them. One day they were nice, and the next minute they, would verbally blow up about something. And so, sometimes we just don't want to completely break off a relationship. I often think sometimes with truly toxic people, the best thing we can do is to break off a relationship. But there are some relationships, at least for me, that I would not want to break off with. And so if I had one of those relationships that had, it depends on the level of toxicity too. You can have light toxicity or deeper toxicity. But if I had a heavy toxic relationship, I would probably step back as much as I could. By the way, I changed Grandma's porch around a little bit, so you're going to see the back of one of my computers here, because we're having a big storm. We're getting ready for a huge storm out. I've been doing my lives at 10 p.m. here on Grandma's porch at night, and as well as I do my live streams during the day, and I have my professional lighting here. And my lighting is not so good at night, but see, you can see all the beautiful trees in the background, but you can't see it at night. You just see me on Grandma's porch, and then whoever I invite along to be on the live stream. So, but yeah, so if I had somebody in my life that was really difficult, it depends on the level of difficulty. It depends on what I consider safe enough to stay in a relationship and okay to stay in a relationship. Some people I would not stay in a relationship with at all, no matter who they were, if they were severely toxic. But if someone has some toxicity to them, it's chronic, they're going to be that way, I probably would just, for me personally, I just step back to the comfortable degree that I can have a relationship without getting the bad from them. And I set boundaries, although toxic people don't respect boundaries. So each time that they crossed over the boundary, I just move back. I just keep moving back until they realize that, hey, if you're going to keep doing that, I'm going to keep stepping back until I find a place that's safe and a place that is healthy for me in a toxic relationship, at the same time maintaining some semblance of a relationship with that person. And I've had people like that, family members, distant family members that I maintained a relationship with, and yet I had to I had to step back until I found a comfortable place. And like I said, I don't give suggestions, I don't give advice, I just share with you how I live my life. And I believe in, for me personally, there are people that I just don't want to break off a relationship, that I want to maintain a relationship with at some level, but not at the level I wish I could. Sometimes we want more than that relationship enables us to have with that person because of their own behaviors and their own choices and their own ways in their personality. So for me, how I would have a relationship with a toxic personality is I would just find a safe place to be, that I would keep stepping back until it was comfortable and right for me. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. And yes, we are going to have a big storm here out on Grandma's porch. I hope my electricity and my internet hold so that I can do my live stream tonight. I hope. We'll see. So I should be here at 10 p.m. tonight. Love you all much. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.